Hello? Is this thing working? All right. All right. I know it's working for real now. All right, cool. So this is my post-scale, post-talk little video. Everything worked okay. So let's see what happened. A few things. It was I don't know, maybe 40% full, which is fine. It wasn't busting out the doors. People seem to like it, but there were some audio problems, and so there was a bad echo, and a lot of people couldn't hear what was going on. It's unfortunate. I did screw up a little bit in my beginning of my presentation, but the video version of it came out pretty nice. It didn't have any kind of echo or technical glitches to it, and so that works well. So let's see. Somebody suggested I create an article from it. And so as I was charging my electric car, I did a bit of that. And let me see if I can find it. Is that my Silicon Folk? So tomorrow is the last day of the conference. I had a lot of fun. It's a fun thing to do every year. Let's see. And you tend to meet some really smart people. And so here it is as an article. And so essentially what I've done is I've taken the slides and I've done if you recall what I had here is I had these little call outs for each of these slide numbers, right? So then what I was able to do was basically do a regex replace and look for the numbers and then just assign the slide numbers or the slide page numbers to those as images. And so I was able to make this interstitial really quickly. And then I just applied my Silicon Folklore CSS and did some updates to make like the block quotes there. But here it is, a very, very sort of rudimentary article. And then over at the main site, I have the link to the video of the talk, which is over here. And there I am. And I guess they're designed for people to be at the microphone. And so it looks like that there's just some ghosts saying it for a bunch. But other than that, it was okay. It's fine. I'm glad I did it. Glad I spent the time. I don't know what will come of it. Probably nothing. But it was I'm proud of it, and I think it's well done. And yeah, hopefully it will live as some kind of accuracy or whatever. But after that, I went to something really exciting, and that's so I went to the Vesuvius Scroll Prize. Project Vesuvius is there it is. They're taking the scrolls from these things right here, and essentially what it is this is during like the Vesuvius volcanic explosion, and they've decided to use machine learning, and they've been able to actually read some of the context of it using all these sophisticated techniques, and it's fantastic. And so it was the ceremony today, and it had a bunch of people that are scholars in studying Greek from foreign universities were there. The people who won it, well, one of them, he couldn't get a visa, so he couldn't go, but everybody else was there. So I got to meet these people, very nice people. All of the academic people were there, and some startup people too. And I met one that was very, very interesting. And I have a call with him actually on Monday, and it was really high. Every now and then, I go to a place where I tend to meet, like, it just seems to be full of really high caliber people. The last one that I went to that was like, hold on, let me see if I can get this thing over there. So no, it'd be the video. The last one that really gave me that idea, or that feeling, I should say, let me do 1200. Maybe 13? Good. Was when I was at the University of Utah in about a year ago. And I went to their, what was it? It was some, I forget what the case was, or what the event was celebrating. But when I was there, I ended up meeting all of these like luminaries in the computer science field, or sorry, computer graphics. And I don't really do computer graphics. It's one of the things I'm not. I don't do games. I don't do graphics. Those are things I'm not very good at. Went and I studied Beatrice Sparks's papers for something I've never done a lot of. But here's the founder of Pixar with me. There he is. I know I look terrible. There's the founder of Atari. You've got like the founder of Adobe, and all these people are all they're all people that have like algorithms named after them, or founders of multi-billion-dollar companies. Founder of Netscape is here. Pixar, as I said, Atari, Adobe. Just this guy is Ivan Sutherland. He's a fucking huge name. It's great that we still have him with us. Yeah, at least John Warnock is one of the people here. It's him. He's passed since this photo was taken. Let me show you. That's John Warnock. And it was just an amazing experience because here he is. I was able to meet. Yeah, so there he is. Here's John Warnock. And John Warnock was right there. There he is. And there he is. So he died in August, sadly. There's Blinn. He's still around. But I got to meet all these people. And these are the ones that made the picture. There were other ones that didn't. And they were all just astoundingly smart and intelligent people. There's something called the Alan Turing Award. That is the top honor. It's like the Nobel Prize for computer science. So if you look in the Turing Award list, and you'll see a number of names here. That room had 3 of them, 3 Turing Award winners, and I don't think it's offered every year, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes some years they skip them if they don't think that somebody deserves it. So let me see. If I go back here, let's start in 1971. I didn't get to meet McCarthy. That would have been wonderful. He didn't die there. He died just recently, actually, during COVID, I think. Oh no, 2011. Why did I think it was so much more recent? Don Knuth is still alive. This guy. Let's see. John Backus is long gone. I remember meeting Butler Lamson. That's Raj Reddy, no. I've met Engelbart. Let's see. Fred Brooks would have been nice. He died recently. Then Alan Kay I've met. Oh, Alan Kay was there. So, yeah. Vince Cerf I've met. Yeah, so, a good amount. TBL, I've seen him at a distance. Oh, Edwin Catmull. I've definitely met him. Yeah, he was there. Edwin Catmull was there. Actually, absolutely. He's a University of Utah guy. Yeah, he was there. He's in that picture. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I don't know. He's there. Yeah, University of Utah. There he is. Huh. He was certainly there. So yeah, I don't know. I've met half a dozen. That's quite a few, but it's more like if there's ever an opportunity for me to do it, like I'll get on a plane, I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll go to wherever, like France and a lot of the stuff is open in public. And the thing is, there's not too many, when you open these things to the public, it's just like not too many people from the outside. Well, I guess I'm from the outside come in to do it. So, I mean, this was one of those events where like you had Nat Friedman from, let me see if I can find him. So first of all, they gave out all of these silly giant checks to. Oh, here's Nat Friedman. He's the founder of GitHub. So he was there, and he had a friend there who was on this kind of retreat, and that's the one I want to talk about in a few moments. And then they gave out these giant checks, but it's for a significant amount of money. Like that's just the runner-up prize, $50,000, and this dude just got a $50,000 check, and then this team is 3 people. One of them couldn't come here, but they got $700,000. It was, again, quite a chunk of change. Except this guy's 20 years old. But yeah, it was a really interesting evening actually, and I took a guy back to his hotel in Venice, and we went out and had some dinner. He's a fascinating character. It's weird because it's like he's in his 20s and he has that kind of, this kind of dismissive attitude. But then once you start probing, you're like, oh wow, he's really good and knows what he's talking about. And oh wow, he's got a lab, he's an adjunct professor. Like, oh dear Lord, like but he doesn't come across like that. Like I wouldn't think that. And then he starts showing. Oh, I'll show you his. Here's his some of his projects. Yeah, he really comes across as some stupid punk kid. But here's a bunch of like his engineering projects and things, like all these crazy things that he's been doing. Yeah, here he is. He's like looks like a little douchebag. He kind of is. But let's see. Does he have a picture of himself doing this? Not really. I wonder, is this him? Let's see if he. Oh yeah, Aaron Wayne. There he is. 534 subscribers. Yeah, everybody's trying to be a star. Let's see. I bet he's doing much better than me. How do you do this thing? Oh, there it is. 131,000. Wow, look at that. What is he doing? He's doing weightlifting? What the fuck is that? Anyway, I met this other guy who I might actually do something with. And, because now my time's free, ostensibly. Well, at least for like another 10 days, and then I'm going to Canada. But let's see if he sent me this thing. He said he did. But he didn't. Ooh, he lied to me. I wonder if he actually wants to meet me. So this guy claims... Oh my god. This YouTube video is still up and running somewhere. Oh, it's here. So I'll have to hit him up tomorrow, I think, because I hit him up over SMS and... Or I should say, he said that he sent me an invitation for a meeting on Monday, and I don't see it. So we'll see if he's just he could just be a flake. So it says, you have a good email info calendar invite for Monday. And I gave it to him, and he says, have you ever lived it? Oh, he doesn't actually say he sent it to me. He doesn't say he sent it to me. Huh. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see if I can find this guy. sometimes. So there's this old trick, and I don't know if it still works. So back in the day, what you could do is essentially you could I bet you it still works. I bet so essentially you could add, you can't search by number, but what you can do is you can make a V card of somebody's phone number and then import the contacts feature on Facebook. So it would go through here. I don't quite know if they still, oh yeah, upload your contacts. That's so fucking stupid. They still do it. Manage contact. Do they actually have? Okay. Nope. Let's see. Let's see if they have it. So you could just create a contact file, and then I didn't catch the guy's name, and that was so. The question is, can I get his name from? Let's do friends. Who are these people? Then do suggestions, is it? No. Custom lists? No. How do you do this? How do you do this? Gear? No. All? No. I don't think you can anymore. I think they've removed it. It was a... Oh, maybe not. Here. Was that just another way to get here? Oh, maybe I can just do something like type in some invalid text. And then I want to do people. And then... no, fuck. Alright, what about add friends by contact? You know, anything, any other way. So basically you could reverse search people's names that way. But it's okay. Let's try to do this another way. So let me see. Let's try this. Let me see if he's got a follower, a high to low follower. He does. Of course he does. Cool. Is that him? I don't think so. What did I just... Oh God, all these people look the same. But this is what I wanted to see. So he had... No, he's not open AI thing. But it's one of these guys. For the life of me, I don't know if I can... No. 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 Oh, that'd be so funny if this was this guy. I think so. Well, let me see. Because he was like really autistic. It's like really fucking obvious. So let me see if I can find like a video with him. This guy's famous enough. No. Is it just this guy? Is that him? Let me see. Let me just confirm. No, it's not him. Good. All right. Was it this guy? No, he's not a Mistral guy. I have to find him. Arthur Mensch? No, not that. That's another Mistral. Bryant? No. I'm gonna find him, and I know for a fact This is probably makes very boring videos, but it's like, can I do it? Can I do it? As I add crap to the void. Damn. He's not here. Unless he's a Mistral. I don't think so. I don't think so. He didn't give me his name, did he? Well, maybe he did. Oh, he was the first thing he gave me. Okay, where the fuck is that? Okay. This guy. Oh, well, he's a Matt Welsh. Of all things, I know Matt Welsh. Matt Welsh is a big guy. He's an early Lynx guy. So let me see. I don't know. No. He's not. So let me find out a little bit more about him. So what I wanted to do is he's got this metaphor. Affordable pre-training clusters for startups. So this is what he's doing. Yeah, I'm with this group of people right now trying to build it. I don't know. I mean, like, it's not really my cup of tea. But what I wanted to do was he said he wanted to meet with me like at 3 p.m. on a Monday. And so what he's thinking about doing is doing spot trading in futures market of GPUs. And if we wanted to do something, what I'm curious about, yeah, he's trying to do like open source, this thing, which is like really sort of up my alley. I like this mix. I kind of like it. So what I wanted to try to do is see if I can find like a futures, like something maybe on GitHub. Yeah, let me see if I can sign in. And see if I can find an implementation of somebody doing a futures market. And maybe I can use that. So I said this was like it sounds kind of like a lot of like a Weekend Warrior project where you can get some basis to it. But if he wants to see this and like by Monday or meet with me, I think it would be kind of fun if somehow I could be like, oh, by the way, I made this over the weekend, and now let's talk for real. Because I mean, being a friend of Nat Friedman means that he's got a lot of good connections. That guy is, he's followed by Matt Welsh along with that. And he's got a bunch of other people there. Like, I haven't heard of the guy yet. Let me see what his LinkedIn is. There it is. I don't know if it's the same one. No, that's not the same one. Middle market private equity. Maybe. No. What the fuck kind of name is that? Like, how can there be more than one? Oh, there he is. Yeah, this is a guy. Oh, come on. I just typed it in. Why is your back button broken? Oh my God. Your platform sucks. Why does that... you see this. You see this fucking bug. Let's try this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's just see our results. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's the guy. Columbia University. Are you kidding? He's that young? Heck Lodge. What is that? No, he is. He's genuinely. Was it 20, 22? Was he 22 there? Then he's 25. Wow. Okay. No, he's just a kid. Who knows? I mean, yeah, he's just found a world. We'll see what he has to do. Yeah. So. I mean, it's funny. Like I had no idea how old the guy was. He just like some mystery age. I'm like, oh yeah, I lived there. Somebody him 20 years older than him. Oh, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, what I wanted to do was see if there's any implementation. Oh my god. There's bots, trading bots. Is there like Let's get back to page 1. Yeah, it's not working. So all of these God damn it. Oh, Kraken. Something like this. Yeah, but this isn't what I'm talking about. So you wanted to have some kind of futures market similar to as a guarantee, as a contractual guarantee almost. So essentially, you'd be able to do GPU underneath a futures contract over some kind of time period. But my question, I guess, is if there's platforms that do this type of stuff already. Because, there's all of these, like, crypto trading platforms out there. And this would be similar to that. Oh, let's just try that. Let's try trading platform. Such a kid. Oh, here it is. Let's see what these things are. Oh, did you strategies? No. No. I want to have very low latency cryptocurrency market making trading. No, I don't want a bot. I want again looks like another trader. Damn it. I want the actual platform itself to see if there's like, you know, like an open source version of Kraken or something like that, or a basic one. No, I don't want reinforcement learning. Oh, God. Where else can I find this? It's like... Is there a GitLab search? No, not source of documentation. No. Because there's a lot more privacy on GitLab. No. Oh, yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for. What about things like Find or Perplexity? I'm looking for an open source trading platform. Quant Connect, free research. No. No. I, to create a marketplace that has options and futures trading. Let's say for selling corn. Oh my God. I want an open source platform for this. No. Are there existing open source platforms that can facilitate market creation? Let's try Perplexity. I want an open source platform to create a market for trading some commodity that has features such as futures and options. Open mineral. I don't think that's correct. No. I'm looking for something that is open source, as in on GitHub or GitLab. No. No. I am not trying to trade. I'm trying to create the platform. Ooh. Open DAX. Huh. Hydra. What does this thing do? Last year. So nothing has happened. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it's... Looks like I'd have to... I don't want to roll my own. The problem is that... So... It was about trying to say... Let me see if I can get this a little bit more. I got to go to bed soon because it's currently 12:40 and I want to get up around 8. What? Can you describe futures trading with it would be farming harvests? Right. So see, I don't understand. So he's thought these people want to have an assurance of there being a long-term commitment to see, the idea is that the data centers don't want to invest in a giant, $10 million in graphics cards and then have a bust. So they want to have some kind of long-term futures contract that can make up for the delta in the investment cost, which, sure. Wait a second. So, are they talking about funding a priori? So, like somebody claiming that they want to have that demand and then having some kind of provider make that? So I want something to exist so I can demo talk. And isn't there's like AI designers now. Those exist, right? There's like AI UX designer. I think that's a real thing. Let's just say a purchase page for futures and options trading. Oh, sure. Can use Google, no problem. Let's just see what happens. All right, go ahead. All right, sure, go ahead. I have no idea if this is going to... oh, my God. Oh, why, hello. F you. You're all other. I am not... my God. No. A futures trading platform. What? You're not... what the fuck? Can I get a refund? Generally, no. Well, your thing might suck. You've got no guarantee other than some... yeah, stuff's so quant. I'm not looking for quant-based stuff. Problem is... it's not... so... the actual volume is not going to be high on these. So you need to do some kind of time sharing. What's Tradeovate? What the fuck is this? No, these are all quant. So this is all quant interfaces for quantitative traders. And I'm not looking for that. I need something that is basically this. Was a Craigslist clone. Right, so here's a Craigslist clone for GPUs. But the problem is that this is like ad hoc and bespoke. And yeah, it really doesn't help that much. But you don't get quality or anything like that. So people think, oh, this is a good step, but they're trying to go to the next level. So really, this is part of that. Going back to the talk, this is that asymmetric, the aspirational or the desires curve. And I'm trying to move it down to the needs and bugs by, making something that's a more traversable path. I'm trying to do that exact process. Well, how do I get there? So, I mean, I just use evocative language in my talk, clawing it down and things like that. I don't actually say any. I don't actually say how to do that one thing. Yeah. I mean, you're looking at existing implementations, looking for open source ones, trying to, I guess, what is the stupidest way possible to do this? which would be, I know, Treasury Direct. Do it like bonds. So you can do it like bond trading. It's not really futures, it's bonds. Is there, yeah. There's such a thing as bonds in farming. Yeah, farm bonds. Are financial instruments issued by agricultural business, cooperative, or government to raise capital for farming-related projects. These projects conclude. That's it. It's a bond. That's it. So, but I think it's an inversion of how the bonds work. So essentially, it would be, the farmers here would be like AWS. And they would, is this the right analogy? So agricultural companies may issue corporate bonds to finance their operations or expansion projects. Yeah. Agriculture. Right, it's all of these things. So you've got interest rate, maturity date, and associated risks. So it's more of a bond structure. But how would that work? Because I mean, it's principal and interest. You know, that's what ends up happening. So but then you get down to subscription services. So I mean, really what you want to do is you want to insulate against the risk of the buyers disappearing in a marketplace, right? And so if I was going to make like the $10 million investment, I want to make sure that I have some type of revenue spread out over a boom bust cycle that would make that make sense. So there's something called the render coin, right? That's what I was talking to him about that. Right. Yeah, it's all speculative. So I don't care about that. You know, it's just crypto. And crypto is this, I don't think it's not necessarily the market that you want, because you don't necessarily want the thing to float on like those kinds of assets. Like an unregulated security. That's not necessarily going to get you any type of long-term guarantee. And I don't know how futures contracts are going to get you there, or how bonds are necessarily going to get you there. And I don't understand how a bond instrument would even work in this scenario, because it's principal plus interest back, meaning because you're doing some type of capital investment. So essentially, you return the initial bond that you put up. And I understand, like, you might be returning it in GPU time, right? Sure, fine. It might not be cash. No, it's bond market. So here's how you do it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I should get a second camera that's like pointing down at the piece of paper. Yeah, I'll do that. So let me try to add that second camera. We're going to do VL42 and do that. Then integrate a camera. Cool. So now I have to find out a place or a way to post that. Oh yeah, I can do it like, yeah, I got something. No. Is there like just a easier way to do this? I don't want to go through all that effort. Yeah, I really need it like right there. That's what I need. See what I can do. No. Let me go this way. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is good enough. Let's move this stuff to the side. Okay, that works. So, move this off to the side a little bit more. I don't need this anymore, actually. This was for my talk that's now over. This is the microphone. Well, then can I just zoom in? I might be able to. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Well, I can't really. Is that the best I can do? Fuck it. That's where it's gonna be. So essentially, thing is that we know for a fact that as price and time is that as time goes, of course, price goes down. We know that, right? So what we want, so what you could say is that you could say that at this point right here, on, let's say, some processor X, we could say 1 hour is at price Y, right? And then over here, this, if I processor X 1 hour, and then this is price some kind of, gamma Y, where gamma, or whatever that character is, lambda is less than 1. Essentially saying that like 1 hour on that same CPU will be a reduction in price. So in practical terms, if I wanted to get an hour of CPU time on like, I don't know, like an i7, 5th gen, that'd be basically free, right? But at some point that would actually, I don't know, be valuable. And so because of this natural digression here, what you could do is that this is a built-in yield. So essentially, that means that whatchamacallit, who's a what's it has a what's his face, Moore's law has a built-in yield. When charging hourly. So here's where bond markets come in. Because bonds are frozen to their maturity dates. So bonds frozen until maturity date. And so that means that, like, I'll show you. So I'll do U.S. Treasury daily rate. So here, come on, U.S. Treasury, you can load. Here it is. So, let me move this thing out of the way. Okay, so essentially what this means is that, let me just go up here, is the 4 week, 8 weeks. So you can't touch it. So you put money in, and then, after 26 weeks, it'll pay you whatever, 5%, or I guess 5.13 today. But you can't touch it for the 6 months. So essentially what this would be like is you'd say something like, you can buy, I don't know, let's say 100 hours of CPU time today for, let's just say, $100. But then you have bond yield rates. So what that would allow somebody to do is I get the $100 today. And then let's say like 6 months from now, I then have a bond yield rate on those hours. And so then I can give them like, maybe 120 hours. And the reason that eventually makes sense for me is because Moore's law builds in that price. And so there's a couple things here. First of all, this gives me a money now plus customers long term. And then what this market is actually based upon, so the dimension here will be something like so this is execute time or maturity date. So it could be like now or some kind of future date. And then this is price. And let's just say that we're doing 100 hour. So then here you're going to have some kind of noise, right? The whole point is that over time, this will become like this. And then I guess the idea is that at the maturity date, you get the highest priority scheduling. Which you're free to execute. With the caveat that people with unexecuted earlier maturity dates retain priority. And at that point, then the onus goes on the provider to set a well, we have two-sided market. Set a yield that's the market match. And at that point, then you have buyers on the other side doing stops and limits orders for dates at a strike price. But they're not futures, they're bonds. Because they're coupons. But they are coupons and not contracts. I think that's it. So, essentially, given that, what you can do how does the seller express that? They'd say something like, So a seller would want to say, I mean, it's the same thing, right? They can. They could limit sell. But the question is, it's a hybrid, really. So it's really a hybrid between bonds and futures. I never really realized how intimately related those two were prior to like right now. I don't know why, I just never really thought about that. So I guess one of the things I'd be curious about, and I don't even know if GPT would know this, but if I said something like, what's the relationship between bonds and futures? Yeah. You're just gonna explain them both? Yeah, risk. No, you're not really helping me. So, explain the flow of a futures contract. Let's just start with that. Initiation, futures contract begins the initiation agreement between a... oh my god. abstractly. But futures contracts are usually tied to specific calendar dates, while bonds are usually expressed as a duration of time, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Bond futures contracts. That might be it. No, that's way too complicated. No, it's not. Right. So I guess both methods would work. So how would this work in practice? Like how would I be able to execute upon this? Essentially, you want to make sure. Oh shoot! Well, hello, giant screen. What did I just do? What did I just press? I pressed some kind of magical button. I just do this. That works. Hello. Can I just do? Whoa. So my oh, hello. Maybe. I mean, at the end of the day, does it just become like eBay? That then you have to figure it out on your own? Are you just connecting the two systems? I don't know. I gotta go to bed. It'd be real nice if I could implement something like this by the time this call probably doesn't happen. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to end right now. Probably change the name of this thing. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Edit. I'm going to call this... I don't know. Just give it today's date. 2024 13/17. I do a real bad job when it comes to trying to SEO my videos. I don't even try. It's pretty bad. It's okay. This stuff's kind of semi-private anyway. I mean, I just posted it. I guess I can post it like this because I'm not famous.